Hi everyone, I'm here to share another chapter of my reaching for the end of the internet. My next phase of research has arrived today. Well, let me start by talking about J.W. Fairytale has this great video where he talks about kids today just have no idea about the fear and what is Jehovah's Witnesses without Armageddon, without the fear. And I was absolutely cracking up because it's so true. I mean, granted, I have not actively been in a Kingdom Hall or an active participant of Jehovah's Witnesses since the early 90s, but I do remember from the mid 70s all the way up until I left, there was a lot of fear, a lot of superstitions, a lot of weird stuff. And in reading the posts on the message boards, I hear a lot of the same stories elsewhere. There's a lot of stories I haven't heard, which also cracked me up. But there was a lot of stories that I guess were pretty common. And I always thought my congregation was just particularly superstitious. And it turns out, nope, that was the way it was. Some of the things that went on were we couldn't use a specific brand of toothpaste. And those of you that remember this story will know which brand I'm talking about, because it was considered demonic. There was a certain brand on the market that was considered demonic. We couldn't really use anything by that particular company. You couldn't go to garage sales or flea markets or thrift stores because you could buy something that was possessed. If you had problems in the house with the family, with the children, etc., marital problems, whatever, you had to search your house to find out what was new and what could be causing these demonic problems. I mean, there was a lot of that weird stuff going on. So it was really drummed home that you didn't want anything that was possibly demonic or satanic in the house at all. Included music, artwork, anything. It was really, really weird. So I get these books in today, and I have heard a lot of the, or read, a lot of the Johannes Grieber Watchtower connection. And I haven't delved too much into it because, again, like I've said before, I prefer to find out myself. So I bought, oops, sorry about that. So I bought the Communications into the Spirit World by Johannes Grieber and the New Testament by Johannes Grieber and his version of the New Testament, which apparently the spirits directed him to translate. So why I decided to post was when I opened these up and I did a freak out. I was like, I can't even have these in my house. What am I thinking? I'm out of my mind. I've got to get these buried and burned and, all that kind of stuff. And I find it quite disturbing that I have this kind of reaction to these books. First of all, that I still have this kind of reaction to stuff like this. But two, that the Watchtower seemed, from what I've been reading, to be in bed with this guy until 1983. So I am quite curious to find out what these have to say. And I know there's some videos and stuff, and I'll probably watch them later. I've stayed away from them deliberately because I want to do my search myself. However, those of you that have done the research into the Grieber connection or have read these books and have publications from the Watchtower Society that you can point me to, I would appreciate that. I do have the Insight to the Scriptures volumes. They're probably about 6 years old or so they're fairly recent. So I don't know what changes have been made to them. But yes, if you have done the research and you can point me to Watchtower publications, I would appreciate that. So I just wanted to share my little personal freak out with you and let you know that I am on the next phase of trying to reach the end of the internet. So I'll let you know how it goes, and if I post a video where my head is spinning around, you'll know why, because these books are in my house. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.